Welcome or welcome back, new viewers and game viewers. It's time for a new episode of the Super Mario Odyssey playthrough, and today we're gonna go looking for Peach. Since she's in many different kingdoms, it might be a little hard to find where she went, so without further ado, why don't we start just waltzing around the Cap Kingdom as a start, and along with that as well, we can even go rolling over here because there's these mysterious looking stones around here. But we're gonna need one of them Paragoombas that happen to be around here. I might as well get some of these coins too that weren't here the first time we were here. Alright, there's one of those Paragoombas right over there. We just need to find another one. In Central Plaza. Step right up, sir. We've got some new stocks to produce. And hey, look at that, another banana. Let's buy this. Actually, I can buy 10 of those. I don't remember being able to do that. I can just buy 10 of them? Apparently I can. That uses up a lot of my lives though, but that's fine. That makes it a lot easier for our next objective too, so that's pretty good. Hello, Aaron, how are you doing today? And look at that, we found her. She's right over here. And Peach will have a wide assortment of different outfits depending on which kingdom you find her in. Like this one over here. Oh, Mario, glad to see you're still traveling. Tiara and I have decided to take a trip around the world. It'll be nice to see all of these places we visited before, but on our own terms. Sarah told me she just loves how the ships at home look like hats. Isn't the scenery here just breathtaking? The people here are so gracious. I was given a power moon, but you can take it. Because I have no use for this thing. Alright, Peach in the Cat Kingdom. She'll also give us power moons each time we find her. I wonder if it's true that dinosaurs enjoy basking in the sun. Where did you hear that from? It'd be fun to ask one. Why would you want to talk to a dinosaur, Peach? Oh, whatever. Alright, now with her found, I want to go over here, but we need to get ourselves a Paragoomba where will we catch one. You know what else I just realized while we were talking to Peach a second ago? Can her and Tiara take control of enemies like Cappy can? That'd be actually pretty cool, like post-game or some sort of DLC thing where you get to play as Peach in these different kingdoms. And maybe she has different stats compared to Mario. And different, like, bosses, too. That's her sister, his sister, I mean, but yeah. Alright, and here's another little picture that's supposed to give us a hint for something in another kingdom. What you're supposed to do is take a different picture of it, but if your memory is good enough, you can do that as well, just to take a little mental note. And that's meant for the Sand Kingdom. Hey, I need your assistance, Goomba boy. Alright, we can fly over this. Alright, why don't we land over here? It would have been cool if the Goombas had, like, limited flight for a bit and you had to land at certain parts. But you can fly indefinitely with them. Kind of making it a little imbalanced, I must say, but whatever. Alright, now if we go over here, and we hit this little block with our hat, this will scatter power moons across each and every kingdom. Yeah, no, they're brother and sister. Cappy and Tiara. Cappy states it multiple times throughout the game as well. So many power moons popped out. That rock must have fallen from the moon. Alright, and the map even is gracious enough to label where each moon is. We'll spend another episode doing that, but for now, why don't we go back to the Odyssey and go to the next kingdom and find out where Peach goes there. Alright, give us the power of the moons. The bananas, I mean, the bananas. Hey, we have 200 of them. Alright, take us to the next kingdom. Alright, what's your thoughts on that? Alright, Cascade Kingdom next. Ah, nice little loading screen. Alright, Fossil Falls. The moon rock here is glowing too. Let's be careful to catch that. Or let's be sure to catch that. Also, realistic looking dragonfly is realistic. Never was the biggest fan of dragonflies growing up, since they can bite you. I remember seeing this one movie, I forgot what it was called, where a dude got bitten in the neck by a dragonfly, and ever since then I could never look at dragonflies the same. I do not remember what that movie was, though. Whatever. If anybody knows what I'm talking about, please let me know. Hey, look at that, we got another store over here. Alright, I'm not gonna buy 10 of these, it's just better to buy one for now. What's happening in Fossil Falls? Alright, Luigi, I'll talk to you another time. Hey, just a random ass power moon sitting right over here, not that I'm complaining. Alright, on top of the rubble. Yeah, a lot of power moons, since there's so many of them, as I stated in the first episode, there's over 800 of them. Some of them are kind of just out in the open. So, yeah, not a lot of them are all too hidden. Especially when you have that many moons, a few of them are bound to be duds. I mean, something like that kind of already exists with Mario and Luigi Bowser's Inside Story, but Bowser Jr. isn't in that game. Unless you're counting the 3DS remake, that is, but yeah. With Bowser being playable and all that. Technically, Paper Mario Origami King does a small thing like that as well. But a more Bowser-centric game is what you're talking about. Alright, there's a giant T-Rex. We have no business with him right now. Ah, I hit my head. Alright, got ourselves a hidden area with poison in it. It's like I'm playing golf with chain chomps. That's totally a hole-in-one, everybody, yep. I kind of like that they put the coins there so you can get an idea of the trajectory you need to use. You even get the coins too. This should do it. There we go. First try. And that should grant us the power of yet another power moon. Alright, nice shot with the chain chomp. Come on, get in the pipe. There you go. I just need those purple coins. Those looking donuts. Come on. In the right direction, thank you. Alright, time to scoot our way past here. Alright, if we use our neat little spinning technique with Cappy, we can obliterate these guys. Not that easily, though. Or just simply throw them. Alright, we have ourselves a 2D segment. Oh, come on. Oh, come on. Really? You could have ran into the hat there. Oh, come on, jump. There we go. The thing is, it keeps going upward, so that makes me think there might be a secret up here. Hey, my curiosity was rewarded. Just with extra coins, though. And another 2D segment right over here. And there's our power moon right over there. But I want to go down here first. I guess we're not going down here anytime soon, it looks like. Alright, we got this power moon over here. Gives me the power of the power moon. Or the banana. Past the chasm lifts. Give me the heart. There we go. Alright, looking at the map here. Looking at the map for no reason. And behind the waterfall over here. More of those purple coins for us. And once again, don't want to bother him. Nope, not at all. You might think that's the only T-Rex in this entire game, but there is another one in the Wooded Kingdom. Though it's quite hidden. And give ourselves another power moon. I jump through the rocks. Alright, now we're just gonna go up here. We already did that. Actually, wait, let's do this 2D segment over here. It should bring us to the top of the Cascade Kingdom. Yes, yes, I do. Actually, I could have just traveled up here. A little too late for that now, but hey, look who we have here. It's the Princess and Tiara once again. Be careful you don't get so entranced by the big waterfall that you fall. That you fall, huh? Get it? Okay. I used to come here a lot to play when I was little. A power moon fell over the waterfall, but don't worry, it seems fine. Our princess in the Cascade Kingdom. Come to think of it, I'd like to see those big ruins in the desert again. Alright, next up, still studying the desert, or the Sand Kingdom. And y'all know the saying, I won't say it again. With a certain Star Wars character, of course. Alright, let's take this thing over here, and I'm just gonna get that power moon real quick before we head on over to Sand People. At above, a high cliff. Alright, we're going. Alright, where are we going next? Yeah, we already know. Again, this realistic dragonfly. The moon rock here is going too. Be sure to check that. What if I don't want to, Cappy, huh? Ah, whatever. Well, I know exactly where we will find Peach here, so let's just roll our way over here. Man, I gotta say it, man. I just gotta say it, man. I hate sand. It's rough course. It's dirty and it gets everywhere. Or it's messy and it gets everywhere. Whatever, y'all know the saying. Alright, all those moons have scattered across the kingdom. We'll probably spend another episode doing that, but for now, I want to go to the inverted pyramid. Alright, this we gotta do it the old-fashioned way. We're just gonna roll on over there ourselves. Alright. I don't think I can cross through that. No, we cannot. Alright, let's go through here. Oh, that would have been sick if that worked. Oh well. Alright, let's just wait for this here sand pillar to get up here. Come on, there we go. Give me that heart back. And who needs that flower pot when you can just jump good? Alright, if I remember correctly, there should be a cannon up there that allows us to get there. So we just need to go through here. Alright, let's go through this here 2D segment. We've done this before, so this won't be hard. And there seems to be something sparkly in here, another moon. That goes all the way over there for some reason. Yeah, just to make your life a little more difficult. But simply we can fly over here with the Bubbill. From a crate in the ruins. Let's simply just go up the stairs. Or if I really wanted to be risky since seeing a power moon over there, I'd go up the sand slide. Makes sense to me. I think that's a pretty decent title. Alright, can we simply walk up here? No, we cannot. Oh, there's another moon over here. That's pretty cool. Alright, Cove in the Ruins. Alright, because I'm lazy, I'm gonna cross this using the bullet bill instead. Alright, now let's just go up this tower here, and we should be able to have ourselves an electric current. Yeah, that's fine. Seems to be some over here, some purple coins that look, once again, they look more blue in this art style instead of purple. Really should be calling them the blue coins. Oh, come on, really? Alright, I can at least get this, and that should give me my hearts back. Yes, it does. Alright, now we need to go to the inverted pyramid. Which way was it again? Up there. And we will see two people that we know up here once again. Where are they? Where'd they go? Well, while we're at it, might as well get another power moon, too. We're putting a cap on this lion's ass. Oh, wait a minute, we already did that. Extra coins for me, I guess. And look at that, another power moon and it's ours. And look at that, two people that we happen to know. The lurker under the stones. Hey, you two. What you doing? And here's another outfit we have yet to see Peach in. She actually wears this outfit in Mario Kart World, which is pretty cool. To think this huge stone thing could float. The world is full of wonders. How did it float? How do you float? That's an excellent question. Why is it inverted? So mysterious. I even found a power moon in the sand. Take good care of it. What if I don't want to, Peach, huh? Oh, whatever. Yeah, Peach in the Sand Kingdom. I was just thinking about a place with beautiful flower fields. I'd like to see them again. I guess I know where we're going next. Well, let's get back to the Odyssey. Yeah, most RPGs do that affinity mission type thing. You see it a lot in Tales of as well. Same in Star Ocean, or in Atelier, or in Final Fantasy. All of that. I always like those type of RPGs where the characters do communicate with each other. It's pretty neat. Alright, Wooded Kingdom next. For some reason, not the Lake Kingdom. Oh, yes it is, and we'll get to that momentarily, though. The moon rock here is glowing, too. Let's be sure to check that. Maybe I don't want to, Cappy. I pretty much have to. Smell those flowers. Alright, well, thankfully the moon rock is pretty close to us. Alright, and who cares about this cutscene? Alright, and just to make things a little faster for us, why don't we travel up here? I'm gonna assume those two happen to be there. we got this Goomba thing. Our Goomba stack, of course. Dude, jump on the Goomba. It's not that hard. Not that hard, thank you. Can I get up there or not just yet, it looks like? Let's try it again. And I get my coins back, haha. Anyways. Well, some of them back. I missed 2, it looks like. Come on, man. It can't be this hard to jump on them. There we go. Of course, wasn't even close to it. Oh, sec. Just kick those away. That should give me another heart, right? Not liking this mission, not one bit, because it's a little hard to jump on these Goombas sometimes, since the depth perception's a little off. You get on top of it, dude, it's not that hard. There we go. Because what you're supposed to do is get enough Goomba stacks to... clearly I'm jumping a little too early. Alright, come on, Goomba, get over here. Let's see if I can get that last one. Alright, that should do it. Can you... who cares? Damage boost? Oh, come on. Real. Jeez. Come on, get over here. Do you not remember this being as annoying as it is? The best thing to do is just let the Goombas run into you. You get over here. Oh, come on, man. You stop moving? You're moving way too much, dude. There we go. Oh, no, there's more phases. Awesome. I do not remember that. I needed that hard. There we go. Alright, that kills him. Not even that bad, he just moves too much for my liking. Ah, whatever, here we go. It is just a lot of the depth perception's really off for this fight. We did it. Alright, clearly I went the wrong way. Those two happen to be up here. Let's see. Yeah, it broke my legs again. You think with the amount of times Mario does that, something in his legs would have snapped, but no. Actually, wait a minute. Before I go in here... And do that another time. Alright, you even notice that there are residents from other kingdoms here as well, which is pretty neat. I honestly wonder where those two happen to be anyways, I don't remember. I wish the map would let you see that, but I guess not. Alright, we got a Luigi boy over here. Now let's just go to the Lake Kingdom instead. So I'll be honest here, I don't remember where to find Peach and Tiara in this kingdom. Alright. Alright, on way to the next kingdom. We're gonna go back to the Lake Kingdom first, which I don't know why she mentioned going to a Flower Kingdom first, but whatever. I definitely remember where she is in this kingdom. So I think it's better we just fast travel to it. Moonrock over there, we know. Not gonna worry about that. We're gonna fast travel over here. And look who we have over here. It's the two we were looking for once again. And in her best outfit too. Very disappointing that this outfit isn't in Mario Kart World, even though Daisy has a swimsuit in that game, but whatever. I can't decide what's lovelier here, the people or the architecture. This is where that lovely lock lady dress that Peach wore was made. Oh, hey, a power moon came floating along. It'll be safer with you. Peach in the Lake Kingdom. Yes, it is. I wholeheartedly agree there. Very disappointing this wasn't in Mario Kart World. It better be in DLC, Nintendo. I was just thinking about that place with the beautiful flower fields. I'd like to see them again. You said that in the previous kingdom. Why did you go over here first, then? Misleading the player. Always a good decision, right? Anyways, let's go over here. Let's go back to Wooded again. At least the next few kingdoms will be relatively easy to find her. Yeah, seriously, wasted potential indeed. At least Daisy has one. Alright, you might have noticed that Luigi is sitting here. The only time he shows up in this game, weirdly enough. Too bad he's not playable like he was in the Galaxy games. Oh well. At least he shows up here, unlike in 64 and Sunshine. Maybe it's because in Sunshine he's just busy. Thank you. It's just based on his Mario 64 model, which is awesome. Oh, look who we have here. Oh wait, that's not it. Never mind. I thought that was Peach and Tiara there. Can you blame me? The colors were similar. Alright, why don't we use the telescope over here? Might help us locate them. Alright, I'm not fighting you again, you're annoying. Nothing too special here. Alright, now let's just get away up here again. Now there was some moons over here that I happened to find off screen with some really, names, let's just say, really weird names. And I'm not gonna say them because it starts with a certain N-word that rhymes with hut. You know where this joke is going, so I'm not gonna continue that. I mean, at least Luigi not showing up in Sunshine can mean because that game, I think, takes place at the same time as, what am I call it, or around the same time as Luigi's Mansion, so Luigi's probably just busy, chilling in his mansion, that's all, at the time of Super Mario Sunshines. But it doesn't explain why he wasn't in Mario Kart, or Super Mario 64. Alright, and here's the last moon ship, give me another power moon. Moon shards in the forest. I call this more of a field than a forest, to be honest with you. Anybody up there? Well, there's one of those seeds. Alright, Sky Gardens Tower. We were in here once before. We just need to get to the top of it. Alright, we've gotten this one before, but I'm gonna get it again just so I can heal. Alright, this is the same place we were at before. And those two are not here. I'm having a little trouble even trying to find them. Where'd they go, anyways? Actually, wait a minute, I think I... Yep, there they are. I think that's them right over there. So, I know where we're gonna go. Over here. Let me just see if there's a giant gap there. Of course there is. Right, instead, let's play this a little smarter. It's right over here, right? Alright, I was just over here, right? Let's go into third-person shooter mode over here and blow this canyon up real fast. I think that's all we need to destroy for now. I'd take one of these flowers, let's run up here again. I might just go to another kingdom we could find Peach and Tiara here off screen. Just having a little trouble trying to find them here. I don't really like that, so... go back to the Odyssey. The other kingdoms, it'll be a bit shorter anyways. Alright, next up, Cloud Kingdom. Alright, Nimbus Arena. Thank you for your safety checks. The moon rock is over there too. Alright, since this kingdom is literally just a boss fight arena, this will be easy. Don't know why they call it a separate area in the first place. It might as well just be a sub-area. Same with the other two kind of sub-ish areas we have in this game as well. But at least these two are right here. They will have some of the same outfits in the different kingdoms, like this one. It feels amazing to be so high up. I feel like I could see forever. This place looks like a pillow. The perfect spot for a nap. Oh, and a power moon flew by earlier. And you're collecting them, right? Yes, yes, I am. I like that outfit Peach wears that looks like a Barbie outfit. I was just thinking about that place with the beautiful fire fields. I'd like to see them again. Yeah, if only I could find you there, thank you. Anyways. Yes, there are several goals we have reached and we're about to hit another one. Because we're getting close to the big 500 followers very soon. Alright, let's hit this block again. Excuse me for the frame rate issues. My PC might be having some problems right now. Alright, and we'll look for those in the next episode. Let's just go back to the Odyssey. Because as I mentioned, I'm not getting every single moon. That would take way too long. Next up, The Lost Kingdom. You know, the game where we use those cards. Right off to one of the greatest GameCube games ever. In my opinion. Yeah, it's super. The Smash Ultimate I'm still practicing for. Huh. The moon rock there is going too. Let's be sure to check that. Alright, we'll check it, alright. Alright, simply going to fast travel. Alright, it's up here. Let's go up here. I'm pretty sure those two are there. And there they are. The plant life here is so different from anything I've seen before. What a trip we've been on. I've seen so many wondrous creatures. I picked up a power moon as a souvenir for you. Another banana. Peach in the Lost Kingdom. I was just thinking about that place with the beauty. Yeah, nobody cares. We're not going there. Alright, I'm gonna try something. Why don't I try to fly all the way to this little island? Uh-oh. You know, just do this long gliding. We can do it. Come on. There we go. I got ourselves another banana soaring over the Forgotten Isle. Alright, why don't we fast travel over here? Otherwise, like Dragon Deck Neat. And which version of Master Duel you're playing, by the way? Because I have the Steam version. Alright, so let's make sure I'm going the right way. Alright, you're supposed to wall jump up there, because I don't want to dunk right into the poison. Alright, just wanted to activate this block. Now back to the Odyssey for us. So I'm not entirely sure if Yu-Gi-Oh! Master Duel is even cross-platform. Alright, next up, one of the best kingdoms. Oh, it's on the Switch, yeah. And it's cross-platform, alright, never mind. Just making sure. I still remember playing the Metro Kingdom theme at my local city one time. It's quite nice, actually. Very fitting. Alright, they were gracious enough to just place the block right next to us. So why don't we just use it? Alright, now, if I had to guess where those two might be here. Probably on top of one of the buildings, if I remember correctly. And some things have changed since beating the game. Or beating the main story. Like, we got these Mario platform things over here. It kind of reminds me of that one Lego Star Wars puzzle that I was never really the biggest fan of. But we got ourselves a free moon right over here. Alright, City Garden and Plaza Planters. I get these purple coins sitting over here. Let's take this electric current up here. Alright, if we cross this just in time, that'll give us a power moon. Alright, there we go. Alright, hang in between buildings, and I'm not gonna go over here. Come on. God damn it, Mario. Alright, let's see. This is the building where the Mega Wrestler happened to be on top of. Are those two here? Probably not. And our jump is not far enough. Uh-oh. Good to know. I kind of should label where Peach and Tiara are, or maybe I should at least label that after you found them. Just to make things a little easier, I think. You know, we haven't found them here, but whatever. The Bedrock version tends to have more of the updates, though. Or at least gets them a lot sooner. At least from what I remember. Than the console versions. Yeah, they should be at the higher points somewhere. I just don't remember. I think up there, maybe? I don't remember, though. Alright. Never mind about that, then. And my legs are broken again. Where are they? God, jeez. You know what? Find them off screen, I don't care. Just don't want this episode to drag on for too long. Got 2 more kidney bean looking moons. Alright, next up. You do that, Mario Odyssey? I don't remember this game being multiplayer. Snow Kingdom next. And thankfully there's a whole blizzard going on over here either. There's a certain special cheap enemy in this kingdom as well. Oh, look at those penguins. I forgot what that penguin species specifically was called. But it's funny how they're just staring right at it. Alright, so let's just slowly but surely float on over here. There's a checkpoint over here that I didn't know about, but now we do know of it. And I break my legs again. And penguins can't fly, but whatever, in this world they do. Though penguins, I think, used to be able to fly. I don't know. Why don't we go in here for shelter, man? It's cold out here. Can you go in there, Mario? Why can't you? There we go. That was weird. Look at that, nice little shortcut straight into here. No reason to be in here, though. Funny how that was just out there this whole time. Probably couldn't see it because of that blizzard from earlier in the game. Alright, so this here Cheep is a real special one. You notice how this water is very cold, right? Mario's in there for too long, he'll take damage, but this specific Cheep species does not have to worry about cold water, which is pretty cool. Aside from some of the cold water Cheeps we see in some of the 2D games, I think this is the only time we ever see like a different type of Cheep that isn't just a different color. But also has different attributes, which is pretty nice. I'd say a Mario Kart game would be pretty sick. Love to see that. Didn't I bring that up in a previous Mario playthrough? I think I did. Oh, thanks for the help. Alright, give us a wind tunnel. I think that's just a parrot. Uh-oh. It's getting cold in here. I may take damage. God damn it. Yeah, thank you for sending that. And now, just need... Actually, I think I know where Peach and Tiara happen to be here. We just need to go back to, the whatchamacallit again. Fast travel make this easier for us. Let's go right here. Just so I don't have to swim through all that and take damage. And my legs break again. How many times must my legs break? Hey, look at that. Another picture over here. Alright, and not gonna lie, you notice the dog that's in there, right? Yeah, that's Poochie from the Yoshi games. Not gonna lie, he looks kind of creepy there. Never was the biggest fan of that face. Oh, there they are. You'd think they'd wear something just a little bit warmer than that, but oh, it's classy enough, I guess. This kingdom's freezing, but at least it's nice and warm indoors. I wonder if the racing warms it up. No, it's just how igloos work, but whatever. I wish I could join the races. They look positively thrilling. Can't you use Peach to take control of one of those bear things, whatever they are? We found a power moon buried in the snow. It's yours now. That's a pretty decent song. Alright, Peach into Snow Kingdom. I was just thinking, yeah, we're not going there. Alright, back to the Odyssey. New products added to the ship. Alright, next up, the other tropical kingdom. Better than the Lake Kingdom, because what's better? What's this? What's a lake to the sea? And we get to see Peach in her greatest outfit once again. And hey, the Metro Kingdom had jump roping, while here we have volleyball. Thank you, Toasted JP, for subscribing to the channel, to the YouTube channel. Alright, hitting that block, that'll scatter more moons. On top of one of the buildings, alright. Alright, I could use those little water jets to get up there, but that'd be too easy. Why don't we take one of my favorite enemies in this game and fly up there with style? I said I wanted to fly up there with style. You know what? Hold up, I got a better idea. I'll see the image, don't worry. Well, at least there's a power moon over there. I guess we can't just normally fly up there, which makes me sad. But oh well. Power moon is ours. Alright, you got a power moon. Fine detail in the glass. And that apparently replenishes your water too. That's actually pretty neat. I don't think I remember seeing that. Let's just go into the little water soda thing. Since that's how the game wants me to get up here. Kind of reminds me of that one moment in the Pokemon Manaphy movie. But anyways, here's where Peach happens to be. And she's constantly getting sprinkled with water, which I guess she's fine with it. I love how this giant glass looks. It's sparkling in the setting sun. Is there anything more romantic than the sea? I don't know, I can think of a few things more romantic. Oh, and a power moon came in with the tide. It's all yours now. This outfit also kind of looks like a Barbie doll outfit. Still her best outfit. Yeah, New York City was the city I was mentioning. I've been there quite a few times, actually. I was just thinking about that place with the beautiful... We're not going there, Peach. I already told you. Well, that being said, there is a power moon in here, so might as well get it while we're here. 2 power moons, actually. Because there's a hidden painting down here. I wonder which kingdom it'll lead to. Alright, what shines inside the glass? And I think that's the Lake Kingdom. It's kind of hard to tell. Yes, it is. Alright. Checkpoint. Give me the power moon. Funny how the 2 water-based kingdoms are close together. In fact, actually, I used to go to New York City all the time when I was little, because my dad used to work there. He still actually goes there from time to time for his little job stuff. And too bad this is the last time we get to see Peach in this wonderful outfit. Again, this better be DLC in Mario Kart World in the future, Nintendo. Heed my words, I'm gonna riot if it isn't. But yeah, speaking of Mario Kart World, I have plans of getting my Switch 2 real soon, so everyone keep on the lookout for that. It's July at the time of me making this video, so sometime in early August is when I plan on getting it. Along with Donkey Kong Bonanza, can't wait. I did mention before that since I did also recently get my PS5, I was going to wait on the Switch 2 for a while, but you know what? I don't know. I mean, when other games like Pokemon Legends ZA at the time of making this video, that game isn't out yet, I still plan on getting the Switch 1 version of that, but then play it on the Switch 2. Just little plans there. Island Kingdom next. Once again, my favorite evolution. And I don't remember where Peach or Tiara happen to be here and either. Oh, come on, that's not what I wanted. You know, who cares? Our Fire Boy over here. They really do. At least her swimsuit and her expedition outfit, I want to say that is. I don't know. Alright, give me a good cannon shot. If I remember correctly, they should be around the banquet, actually. It would make sense. I don't know how you're gonna eat all this N64 looking food, but you know what? It still looks tasty. Oh, there they are. Look at them. And this funny outfit, I think she also wears in Mario Kart World. Between the bright colors and the delicious smells, this place is a delight. Everything here is as delicious as can be. But I accidentally bit into this. Oh, gee, thanks. You're... okay. You bit onto a power moon. Thanks for that. Just give it to me. Okay. It was hiding a bowl of stew. You can take it. I was just thinking about that place with the... No. A country girl. No, you wanna know what's really awesome? Chicks with country accents. And just like, imagine Peach with a country accent, dude. That'd be awesome. But that's a discussion for another day. Anyways, next kingdom. Alright, Ruined Kingdom. Only 3 kingdoms to go to find the princess and the tiara. Should be the next Peach game. Princess and the Tiara. Alright, we're here at the Castlevania level. Cappy, you don't need to do that every time, my dude. Alright, this one should be also a relatively easy find for Peach as well. And as I mentioned during the Lord of Lightning boss fight, I do like that the game kind of gives you little teaching elements of what you need to do for the boss. Oh, don't tell me he's back up here. I don't want to fight him again. Or is he just... No, he's still in pain. How you doing, Mr. Dragon? You doing good? Eh? You're your sister from Shrek? Yeah. She has a lot of children. So tired. Also, I didn't know you could talk. Oh, whatever. And here she is once again. I like how he's just staring at us. This kingdom, well, it just says, it's a fixer-upper. As long as I'm with Peach, I'm fine. I'll be fine, I'm sure. You're just standing right next to a giant dragon. I can imagine Peach and Tiara's reaction when they come over here, like, what the hell is the giant dragon doing here? No, I won't hurt you. I'm in way too much pain to do anything. But I did find a power moon here. I hope it's useful to you in your travels. Yeah, seriously. It's way too funny. I was just thinking, no. Alright, and back to the Odyssey once again. Only 2 more kingdoms to go. Hey, another banana. Yeah, that's right. I'm gonna call it a banana every time I see it. Alright, Bowser's Kingdom next. And she has another outfit here that we have yet to see. That also shows up in Mario Kart World, by the way. Alright, at least this is a more linear kingdom, so it should be pretty easy to find her here. Alright, and why don't we travel? I guess over here. Probably the better place we could go. Actually, wait, we should just go to the store. That's where she happens to be. I also remember those old memes where Peach and not Peach, Daisy and Luigi happen to be at like a restaurant or something. And Luigi says he doesn't want pickles, but then the waiter gives him pickles anyways, and she goes, hey, he said he didn't want pickles, something like that. I'll go back there, don't worry. Now, can I zoom in? Yes, I can. Where's the store? The store should be over here. Alright, there's the store. How did I miss that anyways? How don't I look dumb? Alright, and there they are. In a new little outfit we haven't seen her in a little yukata. In Bowser's Castle, I think this is the first time I've come here on my own 2 feet. Or, I mean, he has many different castles. You should know that better than anyone, Peach, but okay. Whatever its history, the castle is simply splendid. And a power moon fell down from the sky. You should probably take it. Yes. Alright, Peach in Bowser's Kingdom. This is probably maybe her 3rd best outfit. Yeah, I was just thinking about that place with the no. Alright, and going back to the Odyssey once again. Well, that's good. That's pretty decent. Alright, put the moon in here. Our 1 kingdom to go before we go back to New York, New Donk City. Yes, it is. Alright, and the moon. I don't know how the hell they're breathing up there, but you know what? They're breathing up there. I mean, there's plenty of other Mario games where we're in space and we're able to breathe just fine. I mean, look at Thousand Year Door, for example. But then in Super Paper Mario, we had to wear helmets. Why don't we need to wear helmets now? Whatever. Yeah, I'll definitely remember that, Nintendo, the next time I'm on the moon. Very much so. Alright, Smips the rabbit once again, but we're not going to bother him. Now why don't we go over to the little space block over here and activate it. Yeah, right about that, those two. Alright, now, let's just fast travel over here, simply because Caesar, I'm not going through that whole dungeon again. Not that it was a bad dungeon, just to save time. And if I remember correctly, I think you can keep redoing the boss fight over and over again here. I don't know. It is up to them after all if they want to, but we can also climb around this little cathedral as well. You even get a bunch of power moons up here, as we've seen during the wedding episode. Oh, you know what? Let me go get that thing over there first. Oh, you want to be that way? Cool. Alright, I want to take control of you, Mr. Frogger. And the frogs jump way, way higher in this zero gravity we have going on. And we got a bunch of star bits over here. Alright. Alright, I'm gonna get that power moon in a second. Just want to find this last moon shard. Oh, there it is. Oh, what happened? Alright, and another power moon is ours. Come on, I'd like this power moon. Thank you. Our moon shard is on the moon. How funny that. Where do you find moon shards on the moon? So funny. Anyways. I'd already gotten that one, apparently. Oh, those Pokemon? You could always just run away from them. They're probably very weak anyways. The wild Pokemon, I mean. Alright, does that force me to redo the boss fight? I think it does, probably. I'm not entirely sure. Maybe not. No, I don't think so. Alright, we got ourselves another one of these pictures. Of Poochie being weird in the Wooded Kingdom. Well, thankfully there's no trap door here like last time. Alright, so I was wrong. I don't think you can redo the boss fight here. Huh, there's nothing in this picture. Funny. Actually, I don't even remember if you can find Peach and Tiara up here. Let's just go back over here. And we'll go back to New Donk City for a sec. Oh, there they are. What are you two hiding up there for, huh? So I went all the way over here for no reason. Actually, wait a minute, it's a pair, that ain't them. I might as well get these. We can always get that one another time. And who knew that the moon would be a very sandy place? I don't think they're here. Probably the one... I guess it makes sense as this is the one kingdom they wouldn't want to come to. Alright, anyways, back to the Odyssey with us. Alright, Odyssey, get us back to the planet that we need to be on. Well, I don't think I'm gonna mod my Switch. I'm not, well, most of the time, unless it's on like my PC or something, most of the time I'm not really into mods. Just don't want to messing up my console is all. Alright, like you mentioned, they are on top of a building, just wonder which one. Think I might have an idea which one they happen to be at. Yes, I do. I looked at it. Yeah, you toss around people's garbage. I'm surprised we don't have a garbage man Mario. I mean, Mario's had a lot of careers over his time. Like, he's a plumber right now. He's an adventurer. He's been a referee. He's been a doctor. Alright, yeah, this one adds extra coins, I guess. And what else has Mario been? He's been a teacher. A historian. A zookeeper, I think. And he's been a lot of things. Suppose we never had Garbage Man Mario. That seems like something he'd do. Not that I'm calling him trash or anything, but seems like something he'd do. Or maybe a football player as well. And I think I see them. Is that them? No, it's a random person. What building are you two on top of? I mean, I wouldn't say that's specifically MMA fighting, but a fighter nonetheless. But then by that logic, Villager is an MMA fighter. That makes a lot of sense. Oh, come on. I was right there. Oh! I broke my legs again. Let's try this again. Let's go up here. Are they right over there? No, no way. There's this random motorbike over here. Oh, neat. I need that key. No. Ah, my legs are broken again. You can't do that multiple times and not have your legs just absolutely shatter at some point. Let's try over here. You said the west side? Now, I remember this one teacher I had back in middle school. They used to tell the class, if you want to remember east and west easier, remember it this way. Like, think of it west then east, so it spells we, because if you think east then west, it spells ill. Actually, wait a minute. I want to go through that. There we go. Got ourselves another power bird. Yeah, kick the football, and we never see it again. There's quite a few white buildings here, actually. Side white building. Alright, let's try up here then. No, that didn't work. And the moon has the audacity to get placed right over there. Oh well. Have banana bagels, I want to try those. Oh, you say she's on a west side building, but wait a minute. I think I might have figured it out. Hold on. So I see a building with barrels on it, and she happens to be next to a barrel building. Oh, there she is. I'm being dumb. Peach, you do not know how long it took me to find you. The buildings, the people, the taxis, there's so much to see here. There's so many people here, I'm a bit overwhelmed. Ah, so somebody's an introvert confirmed. Oh, I almost forgot. I found a power moon in the crowd. Add it to your collection. What if I don't want to, Peach? Ah, whatever. Alright, Peach in the Metro Kingdom. And there's only one kingdom we didn't find her in, that being the wooded one. I'll probably just look that up real fast. Because frankly, I'm too lazy to try and find it myself. I'm on the ledge right now, can't travel there. Okay, now I can. Alright, if you all bear with me for a split second, let me just look this up real fast. Alright, let's go back to Wood Kingdom for a split second. And that'll do it. Which one of these? Because according to what I looked up, she's by the observation deck, which I'm not entirely sure where that happens to be. I wonder why I'm sorry, Brainfinder. This is the most difficult location. Alright, that's where I need to go to. Good to know. Hold up a second. Hold on. Alright, so right over here we need to travel to, it looks like. Alright, we need to go through here, the observation deck, which happens to be right in this platform area right over here. The thing is, how's the player supposed to know that she's around here the first go around? The other kingdoms is a little bit easier to find her, because if you just take the natural path, you should be able to find her just fine. But here you gotta know that you need to hit the switch. Ah, she's standing right there. Mario's movement feels a little stiff on here. Come on, Mario, get up there. Alright, let me just click this here, and look who we find. How the hell did you two get up there? I don't know. Dude, screw you for hiding all the way up here. The flowers in this garden are so lovely. I wonder how they grow them. I've never seen so many flowers. A power moon popped out of a flower. I hope it helps you in your travels. Alright, Peach in the Wooded Kingdom. I think I've been to every place in the world. Oh, but I forgot there are places beyond the world. Oh, so I guess you'll be at the moon next, huh? I guess we're going there. I was just there earlier, man. Now I gotta go back. Everyone's favorite, backtracking. Alright, Moon Kingdom, we go. Alright, now where do these two go? They're not up there. Yeah, it's like if it help. Yeah, let me go back here again just in case. If not, I'm gonna just look it up real fast. Just to save time. Yeah, definitely not up here. Had a feeling. Might as well get a few extra coins and try again with this moon. And it's ours. By shining above the moon. Funny how she was able to keep that dress. If she was able to. Fast traveling. If she ain't in here, I'm gonna just look it up real fast then. And thank you for your safety checks once again. Alright, so she ain't in here. Alright, let me just look it up again real fast, if you don't mind me, everyone. Oh, I know where she is. No need to look it up. She actually happens to be right above our noses, if you will. We just need a certain frog friend for a sec. I guess you just went to that kingdom first. Before kidnapping Peach and then forcing her into the dress. Hey, Frog Boy, I don't know how you're breathing up here, but I need your help again. Funny how the little top hat he had on turns into a coin. It's not how top hats work, but okay. For a sec, just want to get this nice little Easter egg over here. Alright, nice little hedge up. Hey, you two, how are you doing? Sadly, she's not in her wedding dress. She's in the classy outfit again. How beautiful, her entire world right here in front of us. I wonder where our Bonneton is. It must look so small from here. Oh, and this power moon came flying in from outer space. Would you like it? Well, like I have a choice. Alright, Peach in the Moon Kingdom. I've been away for quite a while. I should head back before anyone starts to worry. Yeah, a lot of people started worrying already. A certain Toad associate of yours did as well. Well, let's go back to Odyssey. I guess we're going back to the Mushroom Kingdom. Or as Smash Bros. Like to call it the Mushroomy Kingdom. Alright, and now let's go to the next kingdom. Alright, Cappy boy, send us there. To the Mushroom Kingdom, where we were in the previous episode. And as I stated in the previous episode, I hope when we do eventually get a new 3D platforming Mario game that they reference this game quite a bit. That'd be nice. Just like how this game references Sunshine Galaxy 1, 2, and 64 so much. Alright, she happens not to be in her throne room over here. But we might as well get a few extra stars while we're at it. Alright, so we're with Peach. She does use her magic to fight off Bowser once, however. That's in Bowser's inside story. It would make sense if she used it more often, but she doesn't, which leads me to think that she likes getting kidnapped. I don't know, man. Because she's more than capable of protecting herself, just choosing not to for whatever reason. Or we wouldn't have a plot for a game, maybe that's why. Still a weak reason in my opinion. Let's get to the top of the castle again. Alright, Yoshi again. We do not need his help at the moment. Alright, where's that star that I saw earlier? Oh, there it is. Nah, well, I guess we're not getting that anytime soon, oh well. That song is very good. Alright, let's just go back to the Odyssey the old-fashioned way, because I think we found Peach in every location. You can still go back to each of those locations, because she'll still be there each and every time you go there. Even though she claims that she went back here, but I guess she just didn't. Whatever. Whatever's going on there. Let's just put this one little star on here. Why don't we go back to the Cap Kingdom for a bit, because the next episode, we're going to go looking for all those moons from all those little rock moonstones or whatever that they came out of. Because we're only 15 moons away from getting a certain secret area. So why don't we save real... Actually, let's go back to the Cap Kingdom real fast. Might as well do that here, too. No need to make that off screen. Alright, Capdo Kingdom. Alright, well, with that being said, let's save real fast. Oops, wrong button. Because you know what they say, it's good to keep a record. And with that being said, I think that'll be it for this edition of the Super Mario Odyssey playthrough. If y'all enjoyed this and you want to see more, please leave a like, comment, subscribe, and follow. Hit one of the videos on screen now on YouTube. That bell button for more. I'm going to give a special thank you to everyone for joining me once again for this wonderful video. And consider becoming a YouTube member for $3 a month, or $6 a month, and subscriber for $3 a month for wonderful bonuses, such as an ad-free experience. And consider answering the question of the day of all of Peach's outfits that we've seen in this game, which one is your favorite and why? The swimsuit's easily the best one. No questions asked about that one. Should have been a Mario Kart World. Why isn't it yet? I don't know. At the time of me making this video, of course. Maybe it is in the future. But anyways, with that being said, in the next episode, we're going to go looking for way more power moons. So, with that being said, for those of you on Twitch, let's end this off with a quick raid. And who'd you say you wanted me to raid again? Alright, Freshly Dan, that's who we shall do. Alright, let's see what he happens to be playing. So I have a lot of people playing Mario Odyssey as well, but he's playing Scarlet and Violet, sending him your unwavering love and support. Alright, thank you all for watching. Have a terrific day.